Welcome to another episode of the Twice the D podcast. You got Edmon here,
You got me 2X
and guess who's MIA?
again and
Guess
again and
who?
again.
Get well soon. I guess it's the season for
Flu or yeah, that's right.
temps starting to drop in the evenings.
We had a heat wave this past
Oh,
2 days, right?
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday it was so hot, and then Monday it dipped down. Like in the evening, it's so cold. Even during the day.
Yeah.
Today in the morning it was what +9.
Yeah.
I was so excited because
evening.
I cleaned up my pool,
Okay.
hoping that I can use it, but I guess not. Maybe I should just close it.
Guess not.
But anyways, like we were talking about this earlier, that ever since I quit nursing,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got sick for some
Nah.
reason.
Well, I can see one big reason. You're not in the hospital anymore.
Yeah, like I'm away from all the bacteria
That's-
and everything.
yeah.
And maybe the stress too.
The stress.
Different stress.
Yeah.
Like if I'm feeling tired, I can have a nap.
More about being around sick people.
Yeah.
Probably. And then the added factor of you not having to work to a rigid schedule. Of course, your schedule is still gonna be rigid, but it's gonna be you who set
more
your
controlled.
own schedule. Yeah, it's controlled.
Yeah. If I
Yeah.
stay late, that's on me.
It's the time for like our brothers and sisters from the homeland to weather shame us. That's a heat wave for you already. It
I know.
doesn't feel like you came from the Philippines. You should have been used to that.
It
You've
was really
forgotten
hot,
about
though.
it already.
It's like +42. I can't remember.
Still, that's March.
It doesn't really go to
It does.
+40.
Well, I guess feels like.
Yeah.
Feels like.
Sometimes I'm still
40.
confused which one's warmer, humid or dry. I think drier, cause here it's drier, right?
Yes.
And in the Philippines, it's more humid.
Yeah,
Or is it
more
the other way
humid.
around?
Humid just like
I think it's humid in the Philippines.
it's humid.
Because I
in the
remember after
Philippines.
taking a shower or
Yeah.
or a bath,
Yeah.
like you're gonna be sweating right away
Yeah.
because
It's
of the
more
humidity.
it's more humid in the Philippines. Here, the sun can be more painful,
Yeah.
but if there's no humidity, all you can feel is probably going to be skin deep.
Yeah.
But
If you're
then,
under the shade, you're fine.
yeah, but then there's times where it gets pretty humid, especially this summer
Yeah.
where it got pretty humid. Anyways, OCP, get well soon.
Yeah. Get well soon. Take care of yourself.
And in his place, we got OCD, Off-Cam Duard. Say
OCD.
hello
Okay.
to our
Hey, guys.
viewers.
Hello.
The 100 of them.
Yeah, I wonder if you guys will sound the same.
Do we sound the same?
I don't know. Like you usually
do.
siblings.
We do. Like
Right?
Me and him.
You sound
accent
close?
Is very, very,
No,
very similar. Like
the
intonations, the way we
Yeah.
speak. Yeah.
okay.
Because that's what other
Maybe.
people tell us too. Like me and my siblings.
Maybe I should go falsetto then.
Sure you can. But yeah, like say a hi to everyone.
Say
OC
to our 108 subscribers.
108.
Yeah, it's at 108 right now. So, if you think that your dad doesn't have gay lovers, subscribe now.
I know.
Yeah.
I think there's lots of dicks and like moms with herpes because
Yeah.
they didn't subscribe from the last episode.
Yep. That's our call to action now.
Yeah.
It's like pretty much chain letters. If you don't want your mom to be rammed by 3 dudes, subscribe now. Very
If
much
you
like
don't
that.
want her to have bukake, subscribe now or and share this.
Let's make it graphic. But yeah, say hi to our handful of viewers.
Hello, 108 viewers.
Subscribers, we don't get to
Sorry.
108.
Yeah, subscribers.
We don't really get to
Subscribers.
100 views yet. But we'll get there.
No,
we'll
we
get
have one video
Yeah.
that's like 2.5k.
there. 2.5k views. And it's still racking
It's
views
still-
up
yeah,
to now
it's still
compared to
racking.
like the latest uploads.
I know.
Like every time I view the analytics, it's always that who sticks in the 60 minutes chart. It's always that episode.
Yeah, that episode.
But yeah, you can
Yeah, we're
go
not gonna tell
check
you
that
guys which episode.
out. But go check it
Watch
out.
everything.
Yes, sir.
That's not our best episode, I think. That's the worst episode. We especially with the audio. Our audio's so bad with that one.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
'Cause we have-
technical wise,
Yeah.
it's kind of messed up.
But for some reason,
Striking while the iron is
Yeah.
hot. Anyway, so Filipino time.
okay.
I am so relieved, not vindicated, but I am so relieved to have learned that it's not only us who does Filipino time. Apparently, here in the West, they call it colored people time.
Like what
I-
color are you talking about?
Browns and blacks. So that includes us
Yeah.
too. Apparently, it's a pretty racial thing.
Or is it a tropical thing?
Maybe, but well, I don't know with the Middle Eastern people if they are pretty like
Like tardy too?
tardy. But I heard blacks are
Yeah,
that.
they're bad
I
too.
heard Latinos are that. I heard Indians are that.
It's
East
Indian?
Indians
East
are that.
Indians?
I heard. Well, I know us are like that.
Yeah.
There. But yeah, I'm so relieved. That
It's
is
not
not
just
just
us.
us.
Yes.
Yes. So
For us, we know mainly it's about the traffic, like the experience we have there. We always have an allowance in terms of when we are talking about time.
I get that, but they've like Filipino immigrants have carried that here.
Yeah.
So I get that. Like for appointments that are done in the Philippines and meetups and schedules, I get being late because of traffic. But there's some people who like say meetup is 8 o'clock. They know there's traffic.
Yeah.
Like I know adjusting the time period and the schedule, right? But I know some people who will start
Taking a shower.
taking a shower 10 minutes
10 minutes
before the schedule when they know it's gonna take them 30 minutes to prepare.
Are
Are you a proponent of that?
Yeah, I used to be. Well, you know what? I value my time even before.
Even before?
I'm always
Yeah,
on time. I'm
actually-
mostly on time, right?
Yeah, actually you weren't bad.
Raymart is so bad.
You wanna call out Raymart?
Raymart is so bad.
Tani.
Yeah, they always lie.
Yeah.
But we know it already,
Yeah.
and we just make a joke over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I value my time. So I was relieved that I'm here now in Canada because like it wasn't a hard adjustment for me.
Yeah, okay. Me, I've been a dork about it. I've been pretty strict with that. Like all meetups, I'm always, I guess, besides you or we compete with being the first.
Yeah.
You're the first pretty much because you are the ride,
Yeah.
or sometimes you are the ride. Me, I'm always the first in the meetups. It's either you and me,
Yeah.
you
that's
or
right.
me, mostly. But like our buddies are pretty bad with that.
I don't know why us Filipino are having trouble like being on time. I'm not sure. Maybe
An
because
example for me is I think like there are times I'm like that with the Filipino time, following the Filipino
Too
time.
lackadaisical. Like
Yeah,
I've
so
been,
it's-
I've been
it's
so
just about-
pissed before. Like when we started not doing school buses. Well, in the Philippines, it's not really school buses. It's we call it service.
yeah, service, school
Where
service.
it's a private individual whose business is picking up kids to drop off
Yeah.
to school. It's not commissioned. It's
by
not,
the school.
it's not commissioned by the school. It's not commissioned by the municipality.
Independent operator.
Because we went to a private school. So it's an independent operator. Sometimes they have their own kids at school. That's why they get into the business of that. Because
Yeah.
they pick up their...
Like might as well, right?
Yeah, might as
Like,
well.
like might as well
it's
get
pretty much
earn
like
money.
a carpool for
Yeah.
students or classmates of their kids or whatever. So there's when we started commuting by ourselves, I've been so pissed at this guy because like 30 minutes before we have to go, there's no urgency.
Who,
with
who's
him.
yeah this guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Anyways, we're brothers, so
yeah.
it's a sibling affair.
yeah. Are you like that to everyone,
Not necessarily.
or because you're just comfortable to doing it to him?
Unconsciously?
No, yeah, unconsciously.
Yeah.
It's more of the optimism side. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
if for me, if I experience that I can take this travel for 30 minutes.
Oh,
He wouldn't
okay.
be thinking that there might be anything wrong.
Yeah. With others, if that's the same way, but
Yeah.
it's about the optimism of the experience that I was able to do it in this.
There wouldn't be a
timeline,
problem.
Then I will be using
Yeah.
Me, I like to gamble, but I don't usually gamble with time. I don't gamble like, oh, I think I can make it. But if I'm driving, I love it when if it's not for example, the other day, I was trying to drop off someone to GC,
Mm-hmm.
to catch her bus.
Okay.
And then I know we're late. We know we're late for some reason. And it's not my fault, right? But I like to gamble. I like to speed up because I want to have that gratification that I made it,
Mm-hmm.
even though we know that we should have been late, but we failed.
Okay.
We didn't make it. But yeah, that's the only time I gamble with time.
I had an Uber driver like that in the Philippines before, where you know how they use like a navigation like Google Maps or
Yeah.
something
Or Waze.
or Waze. So it says there like the ETA, the arrival on your destination. So he's like bragging, "Oh, I like playing this game where I try to cut off the ETA."
Yeah, beat it.
So yeah, remember your ETA. I'm going to beat it. I
Yeah.
pretty much told him. So are you fishing for a tip right now or what? Like, come on. Do I need?
And that's just an estimate, right?
Yeah, but he's saying so. If like you as a passenger, if you see the estimate, if you see the ETA, you have a set expectation
Yeah.
already on what time you get there. Like for him, if he beats it,
It's
It
gonna
feels
be a
like it's
convenience for you.
convenience for
Yeah,
me
for the passenger.
and a good job for
Yeah.
him. So I was pretty much.
But on what expense though? Overspeeding? He's probably gonna do a lot of changing lanes and
Not changing
Mhm.
lanes. He was trying to show off his knowledge of the area.
Oh.
I thought, what a dork. That's what I thought.
is he old or younger?
Younger,
Younger fella.
older
Okay.
than me, but pretty much like mid-30s.
Yeah, he's not a boomer.
Not a boomer. Probably a boomer.
Okay.
Like most.
A younger boomer.
Yeah, most Filipinos are boomers.
Yeah.
So
Because we are boomers too.
in
The
some
young boomer.
aspects, that's the conservative in us.
Yeah.
We're open-minded boomers. We're tolerant boomers.
That's
pretty
right.
much.
Compared to them.
Yeah. If that's not gonna affect me that much, I'm gonna be ranting about it by myself. Not
Oh.
gonna put it out.
You're just gonna keep it in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We're tolerant boomers.
But yeah, with time, you know what? Here in Canada, what I notice is Filipinos, I'm not generalizing all Filipinos, but I
Yeah.
think this is what I saw and feel like what's happening. If they're gonna be meeting with other races, these Filipinos, they're gonna be on time. But if it's gonna be with fellow Filipinos, or for example, a Filipino establishment, let's say a doctor, if their doctor is Filipino, but the Filipino doctor's late too. There's this one Filipino doctor here, Dr. Malabanan.
Sounds like sewer siphoning from the Philippines.
Yeah, sewer
Malabanan.
siphoning.
Yeah.
But yeah, like him, he's always late. He used to be my family doctor here.
Mm-hmm.
But fuck, man, like I don't even know if it's his fault or her receptionist's fault. But I just stopped going there. I think I sticked with him for like a year,
Okay.
which I always hated it when I have an appointment with him because I have to wait like 2 hours. I'm lucky if I
And-
can see him within an hour.
You have an
I have an
appointment.
appointment. It's not a walk-in.
I get 30 minutes late. That's been
Yeah.
That has happened to me like sometime, but not that.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's
not
awful.
That bad.
But
Probably-
he's a good doctor.
Probably
He's-
overbooked it.
I don't know. This is my theory. I'm watching you girls. I'm watching this this receptionist, and I have a feeling that they play favors. They probably let their friends, their amigas, to cut the line. I have a feeling.
Okay, they're badjong buddies.
I don't know what
they're,
they are.
They're chismis companions.
And plus, I don't have the money that time to bring them gifts. I should have. You know, growing up, that's how we are. My mom,
Oh yeah.
she always gives like gifts or pastries or food to our doctor's receptionist back in the Philippines. And
Okay.
we always get good treatment, I think.
My wife hated it when I asked her before, when we were still in the getting to know you stage. I asked her, why are you guys always late? Is it because you're attending to patients? So you... and then she got pissed with my joke.
Like the doctor's late?
yeah, because
Okay.
that's pretty much a common practice in the Philippines. If you do a walk-in or
Yeah.
if you do an outpatient consultation,
With an appointment.
no appointments.
Okay.
It takes them a while.
Yeah.
But apparently, doctors have to attend to like their rotations first before they get to their outpatient consultations.
But they know that they have these rotations. They have this meeting before going to this outpatient.
But then emergencies happen sometimes.
How
And
late are they? An hour?
2 hours.
2 hours? Also,
Even.
just like Dr. Malabaran.
So if I wanna get,
Classic Filipino doctor.
yeah, you probably brought it here. I don't know. But it's now just family medicine now.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a hospital rotation now. Because there's outpatient consultations in the hospital in the Philippines.
Okay.
Like they do clinics inside.
Like kinda outside the hospital.
Yeah.
It's still inside the hospital, but at the corner, right?
No, they have their own office in the hospital.
Oh, okay. Because I
And-
remember there's this hospital in the Philippines.
And like
It is
family
clinic.
medicine isn't really that big in the Philippines. So anyways, if I'm like trying to get a sick note, I'm gonna have to line up at the clinic at 8 a.m. Have my name taken down, and then I'm gonna be attended to. If I'm the first in line,
Yeah.
I'm probably like the quickest I've gotten was 1 hour.
Okay.
If I'm a bit like if I line up at around 8:30 to 9, can get bumped up to like 1 hour onwards.
Okay. Do you have to stay there while waiting? You can't go anywhere?
What I did before is I left and then I came back and then so I pretty much jumped the line, jumped
Yeah.
the queue if they went past me already. There's been times where I've already like spent 2 hours in an internet cafe. And then I get back,
You were still able to
still
jump
got
the line.
20 minutes before I get called.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much do you pay to get a sick note?
I don't have to pay for it. It's covered by insurance.
Okay, what's the worst thing you did because you didn't show up for work in the Philippines?
Besides lie about my sickness.
Yeah. Well, of course, you're gonna be lying with your sickness. I know you're not much of a drinker. I wonder what's your reason for not showing up for work?
Besides being lazy.
Yeah, besides being lazy.
No, that's it. Being
That's
lazy.
it? Just being lazy?
no,
You just don't feel like working?
no.
Or you went to, let's say, a vacation in the province and you have to extend for a bit?
No.
You don't have any exciting story for lying? Okay.
So
Alright.
remember this when I think you were in the same company already that time. My shift starts at 6 a.m.
Okay.
I pretty much
6 a.m.?
6 a.m. I
That's so
pretty much
early.
wake up at
3.
4:30. Not 3. It's not
Yeah.
that bad, especially when there's no traffic.
Yeah.
But I need to get on the bus by 5 a.m. If I get on the bus by 5:15, I'm gonna be 30 minutes late.
Okay.
But if I get on the bus by 5 a.m.,
yeah.
I get to work at around, say, 5:40 to 5:50. So see the discrepancy
Yeah.
there? You just miss the ride by 10 minutes, and then it's gonna
It's a big difference.
30 minutes difference on your arrival time. There's been a time where we're gonna be binging at the internet cafe playing Dora. We usually start it at around 7.
Yeah, 6,
Right?
7.
This time we started pretty late, 9 p.m. And like for my timeline, we usually like a satisfactory duration would be 3 hours, pretty much. So 3
Okay.
games. So if we do 3 games, starting at 9, we're gonna finish by 12. We get home 12:30
Yeah.
or 1 because we still hang out right after the game. Hang out a bit,
Eat.
chat, eat, and then go home. But then we pretty much extended like the time that we usually do. Instead of 3, we did like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, you never live the game without winning. And
Yeah.
That's why you
Last-
keep on
last
trying,
week.
right?
Yeah.
You keep on trying to
if
get.
you lose like 6 times in a row,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're going to extend just to
Yeah, just to get
Try
that
Yeah.
that good night's sleep.
Yeah.
That victory
Even if you
sleep.
lost everything, like all your games, as
Yeah.
long as the last
the game is a win.
is a win, that's all good.
Yeah.
So the next day, we got home 1 a.m.
Okay.
I have to wake up 4:30. So it was a pretty bad shift.
Yeah.
Now the next time we were pretty late, what I did was I wore my work clothes already.
Okay. So you're just gonna go straight to bed and then wake up like that.
No. We finished at 1 a.m. My shift starts at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I went to the office already at around 2 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And then I slept there on my cubicle.
Yeah.
Our company was 24/7 operation. There was there was
There's
3
always
shifts.
someone there.
There's always gonna be someone there. Like the office is always gonna be open, and there's security too,
Yeah.
right? Went there by 2 a.m. Slept there up until my shift starts.
So that's better, right?
Better, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that I was lazy, but I prioritized fun over responsibilities.
That's a hack, man. That's
And
a hack.
remember when I say the triangle, right?
Yeah.
So I took my responsibilities and my fun, but I sacrificed my comfortable sleep.
Yeah. Is it worth it?
It was fun.
Probably.
I did it
Probably
multiple
worth it, yeah.
times. So yeah,
Yeah, next time
You're
maybe
fine.
you should have just play closer to to your office.
but I wouldn't be with them.
Oh, true.
Like
no, it's online, right? Oh yeah.
It's still different.
not the same.
Still hits different.
Not the same.
Like it, you've been we can play online before, but it still hits different when like the buddies are out there, especially with Dora.
Like, don't you feel like are you the only one that's working the next day when that's happening?
I was the only one working that early.
Oh, okay.
This guy, when he was working in the same company, he had different shifts than me.
Mm.
He did. I guess he didn't have to
Mid-shift?
experience the 6 a.m. shift,
I did. It's a rotation.
but not
Every-
around that time.
Every quarter. Yeah.
Not around that. You didn't experience the same 6 a.m. shift.
Yeah.
I think he got to that shift when I already left for Canada.
Mm.
Yeah.
But when your work is at 6 a.m., do you actually do something like that too? Stay late?
Nice.
and-
used to that.
Not necessarily.
That guy's a zombie.
Unless I'll be playing with a lot of
Your
like,
buddies?
group of friends. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But because my buddies at that time were all already working as well.
yeah.
But yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I do. I still play. I had experience working with only 3 hours of sleep
Yeah.
multiple
Yeah.
times. So
Then your eyes
yeah, it's
twitching.
fine.
Because that's hard. You've been looking at the monitor for hours, and then at your work you're gonna be looking at the monitor again, right?
Yeah.
That's
It's
the hard
hard
part.
at this age, but back then.
Back then, it
Okay.
wasn't really.
No.
I guess yeah. Because I
Yeah.
remember back in the days, I
Yeah.
can drink up to let's say 3 a.m. and then show up for work at 7. Like not
See?
in nursing,
See.
like not in nursing though.
Not in nursing.
I would call
You
in
have to-
sick. I will call in sick. It's not safe.
You have to put that out because you're taking
never
care of
do that.
lives.
That's right.
You
But
have
with
to
my
put that
other
out
jobs,
there.
I was able to do
Yeah.
it because I'm just handling boxes. If I
Oh.
drop it, it's okay.
When me and my wife started like talking, so I had to like stay up late just to get to talk to
Yeah.
her, right?
Does she ever stay up late just to accommodate the time difference, or it's always you?
She
It's
always stays up
sacrificing.
late anyway. So
Oh, okay.
regardless of me,
Yeah.
she's gonna be sleeping late. So I'm working on 3 to 4 hours sleep. Then I'm driving the motorized pallet jack.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna fall asleep
Oh. Okay.
while moving. So
Yeah, but you're gonna wake up right away, right?
There's been
it's
times
like
where-
it's like more of like dozing off, I think.
Yeah, it's dozing off. There's been times where called the racking. It's
Yeah.
right here.
Oh, okay, close call.
Yeah. And then there was times when I was like carrying a case of apples and then I was dozing off while standing.
Oh. But yeah, like I
Don't
think
wanna do that
less
again.
yeah, less sleep is better than hangover.
Oh yeah.
Because you're gonna have less sleep too.
Yeah.
Lack
and
of
then
sleep and then the alcohol.
yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing those back in the days.
I mean, should I put that out? Should that be out in the ether? Should for potential employers? I don't think I should put that out. But hey,
No, like we were all kids, like before, right? So
kids,
we all did silly things.
young and stupid.
Yeah, we were young and stupid.
Now we're
So
old.
don't do that,
and-
guys.
Now we're old and
Old and
stupid.
stable.
Still. Stable.
Old
Pretty
and
much.
stable. Yeah.
Eh, shaky.
Responsibly stupid.
Responsibly stupid.
Yeah, responsibly
yes.
stupid. Yeah, that's
Yep,
good.
that's a good term. Responsibly stupid or stupidly responsible.
Stupidly. Is that a word? Stupidly?
Stupidly responsible. Yeah, we
Stupid-
call those dorks.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, talking about putting stuff out there in the internet for
Yeah.
everybody to consume. Anything you say in the internet is etched in stone.
Yeah, carved in stone.
Pretty much, yeah. There's this guy in the Philippines. He's an actor.
Okay.
Have you heard about copypastas?
Copy paste. I know
Copypastas.
it's like copy paste.
Yeah.
Something like that. Copy
Yeah.
paste.
I think it's pretty much in 4chan. Copypasta.
I had an experience. It is very common in Twitch. Like if you are watching
Oh,
live
yeah.
tournaments, right?
Is that a term?
Copypasta. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a term. A lingo.
Can you Google one copypasta so we can show? Like, Google the most famous copypasta. Where it's like
Boomer right
it's just
here.
being spammed
Yeah.
in the chat or in comment sections or whatever.
Is this like that binangkal recipe?
Yes, that's a copypasta.
That's a copy pasta.
That's a copypasta.
Fucking I hate that.
Yeah. So
There's a lot.
there's a lot of copypastas,
Yeah.
and
Especially
it's
in YouTube, I think.
yeah, it's pretty
Or
much like
maybe it's in Twitch. 'Cause
streaming.
Twitch.
But I think this started in, I would say this started in 4chan or whatever.
Okay.
Anyways, there's this actor in the Philippines where I don't think he's that big of a content creator. I think he's a meme page or something, or
Okay.
commentary channel or a
Are
commentary
you gonna
page.
name him?
I don't know his name.
Okay.
I didn't really get into it. I just know the actor because he usually plays bad guys and sexual assaulters.
Okay, alright. So is that a
In-
big actor then?
He's renowned.
Okay.
He's not a big celebrity,
Yeah.
but in the acting circle, he's respected
Okay.
because he's got his acting chops. I don't know if he's theater or not, but growing up, I know him as like the bad guy in
In movies.
R-rated movies or the creepy uncle,
Creepy.
pretty much, or the creepy neighbor. I think he's reformed his
I'm
reputation.
getting excited a
already.
little bit because I'm seeing R18 there.
There's this meme page who made a copy pasta where he used the subject to be this actor.
His name.
His name.
Okay.
So he's the subject of the copy pasta. The copy pasta was kind of damning. If you don't know of copy pastas, you would think that he's exposing this actor.
Yeah.
Me, I knew of this copy pasta because I've seen this before. So I know that this is not a real story. But then you're posting in like your main audience is gonna be Filipinos who don't know of copy pasta.
Yeah, like me.
Or at least you got an idea of
Yeah.
a copy pasta when you saw that binangkal recipe. Like, it's just comments thrown out just because of whatever. Because this copy pasta is like a story. But
It's like a headline.
it's like an expose.
Yeah.
So this guy sues the page
Yeah, they used-
creator.
okay.
Apparently he messaged him privately just to let him know that, hey, take this down. But this page creator tried to be an edgelord or something.
Yeah.
From what I remember, he didn't put out the conversation. It was the actor, like the victim in this scenario, who put out their conversation.
Yeah.
Saying that he tried to reach out to ask him to take down the post because it's gonna ruin his
It's
reputation. Him not knowing about what copypastas are, and then the general audience for that post to not know about copypastas too. So now he's getting sued for cyber libel.
So is this something new? Like this?
Yeah, this is
article?
pretty
This is
recent.
pretty recent. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what happened now?
I think it's still ongoing. I don't know.
I think it's hard.
I
It's
think
hard
there's a GoFundMe. Well, it is like joking around, but he should
like
have told that to him in the first place.
That's right, instead of
And he
acting
should have
tough.
like taken down the post,
Yeah.
especially when like the big amount of your audience is
Or Filipinos.
Filipino boomers.
Yeah.
Like you're well versed in the internet, but you don't know of copypastas.
Yeah.
That much.
I don't know the term.
Yeah. Up until
I
now.
know I've seen those
Yeah.
posts, but I don't know what it's called. I didn't even know there's a term like that.
And then the copypastas that you know of are like a recipe.
Yeah.
Like that's not gonna hurt anybody.
Yeah, harmless.
but
Harmless stuff.
this is one of the original copypastas. Like I've seen this from way back.
Yeah.
And I know that this is not a real story. I've seen this in wrestling Reddits. I've seen this in NBA Reddits.
So you can actually classify copypasta to like a fake news because there's lots of fake news
yes,
before.
yes.
Like this guy dying, this
Um,
actress dying.
Not that. I mean, there's a copy pasta about Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Of course, it's gonna be a long post, right?
Yeah.
But
But it's
then,
just posted on comments.
but then, by the time you get to the end, you would know that it's a joke.
yeah.
But there's more people who sees this wall of text. They won't read the
They
whole,
read the whole
thing.
thing.
So you wouldn't know that it's not. It's a
only
joke.
a joke. Yeah.
And especially when like the meat of the comment is about this guy was like a dick to me when I was working as a waiter.
Yeah.
That's pretty much like the context of it, right? The copy pasta used for this actor Mon Confiado.
Yeah,
Right?
It's about meeting a celebrity
Yeah.
outside doing normal regular things.
Yeah.
And then
And-
being a dick to
yeah. In person.
To
Yeah, to fans.
yeah.
And of
And-
course, that can be harmful
Yeah.
to if you don't know the context that it's
Yeah,
used.
that if you don't know that it's a copy pasta. And then your general audience too, they don't know about copy pastas. So it just shows the disconnect in humor
Yeah.
between the Philippines and the West,
The
where
West.
he was trying to apply Western humor to
In
the
the Philippines.
scenario. So yeah, if this happened to you, would you be suing too, like for cyber libel, especially when we have cyber libel in the Philippines?
But yeah, if something like this, if I'm a personality and
Yeah.
I get, because this is like bullying, right? And
Yeah,
this is libel. Like this is just libel straight up.
I think
So
with-
I would fight it.
Especially, it started with critically acclaimed actor.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the person that you used in the copypasta is an actor.
yeah.
It would be different if, let's say, it's not an actor. It's not a known celebrity.
Yeah, it won't be as much. It won't be as juicy as this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the context
Right.
matters.
Yeah. Because if this happens to our business, we would fight back.
I think that's the main gist with libel. I think you should be able to prove that it's gonna hurt
Your
your
company
reputation.
financially.
Yes, it's gonna hinder you finding more clients,
Yeah.
or if it's gonna result into
Like
like a dwindling of your business.
Yeah. It's annoying because I feel him, the actor.
Yeah.
It's
The boomer
So-
in you
So,
relates.
2X.
if I'm in the
Reaction.
Philippines, I'm
No,
gonna hunt this guy.
It is mentioned here. I saw critically acclaimed actor, and then it's your name
Yeah.
at a grocery store in Marikina yesterday. Like, will it even offend you? Knowing
No.
that you're not an actor, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that you did not even sneer in Marikina.
But then the post wouldn't hit that much.
yeah.
Like the
that's-
steak.
Like who's
that's
this guy, right? Who's
Yeah.
this guy?
Yeah.
It's just
Like-
gonna be like scrolled down or scrolled upon, right?
Like I would say the name that he used would be perfect.
And plus there's a picture.
Yeah.
I think the picture makes a big difference.
Yeah, I would say there's a lot of people who doesn't know the name,
Yeah.
but they know the face.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then what happened here? Especially if there's a lot of likes or
Hmm.
comments,
Yeah.
you're
Like
gonna
the
get
engagement, the
curious, right?
reach, Yeah.
Yeah. Because me, I actually read if I'm just scrolling down to comments.
Yeah.
If there's lots of engagements, I'm gonna read it. Especially if it's a long post.
Okay.
If it's a long post like this, I'm gonna be scrolling down. I'm not gonna bother reading. But if there's why is there like 100 comments here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it. But
Why
that's
is
how usually I am.
Why is it getting this amount
Yeah.
of reach? I would say he found the perfect name. Like the amount of stakes where he's not gonna get that much. Like say he used this to a generally loved actor.
Yeah.
Like somebody who's famous. Again, famous versus
Yeah.
renowned. He's gonna get a lot of pushback from fans, from diehard fans.
Yeah, because like we know him personally. We met
Yeah.
him. He's not like that, but him is usually the bad guy.
Yeah.
So he has
He's known
this
for his
character.
acting
Yeah,
chops, not for him being a celebrity.
that's right. Because I'm pretty sure if the same thing happened to, for example, let's say Ding Dong Dantes,
famous.
Famous.
Like
Loved by a lot of people.
I would
Doesn't
say
have much scandals.
Ding Dong Dantes, like his stature as a Filipino celebrity, if we say it in if we scale it to
Like Western.
Western, I would say Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, to that level. I
Yeah.
would say. Yeah. So yeah, he's getting sued. So
Good luck to you, buddy.
Yeah,
mean-
because believe me, there will be a lot of people who will think this is true.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
a different thing. Right?
Yep. Fuck around and find out. That's one big example of fuck around and find out. Another case of fuck around and find out. Have you heard about Reddit AMAs?
AMAs?
Yeah.
What is
Ask
it
me
stand-
anything.
No.
It's like an interview. Like say you're gonna post in Reddit. Like you're
Yeah.
somebody known or not really. Like you're gonna post I was able to win you're gonna post I won the lottery. I won the jackpot for the lottery. Ask me anything.
Okay.
And then the comments are gonna ask you anything that they
like
wanna
the
ask you.
numbers or what you're gonna do. Okay.
Whatever they
Alright.
wanna ask. And then you answer them or you choose whichever you wanna answer.
Okay.
So Ronda Rousey,
Who's Ronda Rousey again?
the first or the biggest, probably the biggest MMA
Like female UFC fighter?
female MMA fighter. Yeah, the biggest.
Who went to WWE?
Yes.
I don't
She-
really. Yeah, was she big in WWE?
a bit.
Like a China version?
No,
Or better? Or I mean,
you're so outdated
like
with your
bigger than
female
China.
wrestlers, I guess. Like the female wrestlers now don't have to be China.
Oh,
There's like
that's
hot wrestlers now. You don't have to be like a butch to be,
well, cause she's muscular too. I know she has a
but not
she has a prettier face than China for sure.
and not as muscular as China. Like China could not the
But
same build.
she's good. She's good.
She's
China,
good.
hands down, is really good.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey was pretty good too.
She's pretty good too.
But
Okay.
I allegedly she's got attitude issues. That it also translated to her downfall in the UFC because she like in her team she had a lot of yes men that didn't want to tell her that your
Like, what's
striking
going
is ass.
Yeah.
You should focus on your strengths. She fell in love with striking, but she's not really
she's-
up to par
yeah.
with striking. So, anyways, she posted before a video about
That the AMA.
no. She posted a video. I think this was some years ago. Like this has been really long, like from way back.
Okay.
She was pretty famous already when she posted this. She
Do,
posted
do you think she became famous because she has good looks in UFC?
both. She's marketable.
Yeah, she's good
really
too,
good,
right? She,
and she's pretty much the complete package. She had a
Okay.
good story. She looked good, and then she was good with what she is specializing in. She was really good in judo.
okay.
I forgot if she
Oh yeah,
won,
she's a judo.
but then
judo
she
specialist.
fell in love with striking. So she stayed away from her strengths. But her striking's pretty ass. And then somebody
But
came.
she was still a champion before, right?
She
She's
lost
been winning.
she lost to a former professional boxer.
Okay. No, but I'm saying like she was a champion or never.
She was a champion
She was
up
a champion.
until she met a professional boxer.
Oh, okay.
That put her striking into place because her striking really is ass.
yeah, suck.
She just had like her opponents leading up to her first loss weren't up to par with her specialization.
Okay.
So she lost, and then she tried to win another. She lost again because another superior striker plus also a judo practitioner.
Oh, okay.
So when she tried to revert to her specialty, she couldn't bring her down because
Yeah.
she has the defense for judo, and then she was a better striker. And then she left for WWE.
I wonder where there's more money, WWE or UFC? Probably UFC, right?
If you're talking about the top stars, probably UFC.
UFC.
But if you're not the top star,
WWE.
WWE probably not bigger but more
Yeah.
stable.
Plus, there's more chance of being famous because there's like acting involved with WWE. Because I remember, I think Ronda Rousey has a few movies that she starred
She did
in.
movies first before WWE.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And,
So she
I'm confused
capitalized
with the
on-
timeline.
Yeah, she capitalized on her fame from the UFC.
The number one female from UFC that I really like is that the round girl. Is it Ariana? Ariani?
Ariana
The beautiful
Celeste.
Ariani.
Ariana Celeste.
Ariana Celeste, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the number one.
Yeah, she had beef with Ronda Rousey too. Cause Ronda Rousey was kinda
So she wants to be the alpha female?
no, she was kinda being a feminist about it, where she was downplaying ring girls, that they're just bimbos. That was pretty much
Yeah.
the gist of her statement.
Okay.
Anyway, so she posted this
Okay, let's go. Is
this
this juicy?
conspiracy video about Sandy Hook being staged.
Oh, okay. Like when was
Okay.
this Sandy Hook massacre again?
Long ago.
2013.
Another
Okay.
school shooting. I
Yeah.
don't know when she posted about it, but it all came biting her in the ass.
So this led to her downfall.
No.
More
She
more
had a
stuff.
downfall
Started.
in the UFC because she was pretty stubborn with her game plan.
Okay.
And then she also had a downfall in the
WWE.
WWE because I think some female wrestlers or some backstage people didn't like her and her attitude or whatnot. But what soured her more with the general population of the United States was when she posted this video denying the incidents in Sandy Hook.
It's like saying that 9/11 is not true.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
Unless she said that too.
It
Or
all-
someone
no,
else.
No.
Or someone else.
I don't know if she believes that.
Because there's a lot of people saying that the 9/11 is stage 2. They're trying to bury something
there's
else.
a conspiracy about
Yeah.
it. On who perpetrated it, on who planned it, on why they had to go through that.
Yeah.
So pretty much the same with Sandy Hook, where there's a conspiracy saying that it's staged or fake.
Like how many kids pass away on this massacre? I know there's a lot. And that's a sensitive topic too, right?
Especially sensitive on two things. Owning guns
Yeah.
and kids.
Mm.
So
Oh yeah, because there's the Democrats and the Republicans.
So,
They
okay,
wanna
let's test
ban-
your knowledge. Which side wants to preserve owning guns? Democrats or Republicans?
The Republicans.
Okay.
The
correct.
blue, the Cowboys.
No, the red.
Oh, the red. Sorry,
red,
the
the
Cowboys.
red, the
Red.
Oh, yeah, you're right on that.
Yeah.
So,
Still remember.
it all came biting her ass when she did. This was recent. When she did an AMA.
Okay. Oh, all right.
So, all the AMAs. So, yeah, try to read one question.
Do you think someone that takes punches to the head for a living should be making public statements about mass shootings of
Is
children?
there a reply?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't want to answer it.
Okay, all right.
Just the questions were really fun.
Like, I think these 4 questions here in this page alone in this screenshot are all about that.
Yeah.
Like
I
most of
saw-
them,
Like, probably more than 10 lines. 10 questions.
About that shooting.
With the same gist.
yeah.
Like, they were swerving it. Like, they were going to start, like, really respectful. And then the question would be about her
Like, yeah.
being stupid, posting about that conspiracy.
Fuck the balls on this.
On these people?
Yeah. No, I mean like
on Ronda
on
Rousey?
Ronda Rousey
Yeah.
of actually posting in Reddit. Was this really her account?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because before you get to post an AMA,
It needs to be
it
verified.
kinda needs to be verified. Yeah. Because it's pretty much scheduled. Like, especially if
Yeah.
if you're a known celebrity. Oh, this guy's going to do an AMA at this time.
Yeah.
So everybody's tuned in.
Like knowing you, like knowing myself, I don't think I can do that. Like an AMA, even if I get too famous, like I'm not gonna do an AMA
It's
because
pretty
I might
much
be sensitive to what other people will be asking me or their statement towards me. Because this one, like most of this stuff, are not questions. Actually,
yeah.
it's statements.
That's the
They're
problem.
trying to hit her.
That's the problem. She's
Hit
pretty
a nerve.
I mean, I don't subscribe to what she was thinking. Okay? But she should have stood on what she said. Or else she should have like the gap from when she did the AMA and from when she posted the video,
There's a big gap.
big gap.
Oh, okay.
Years. 5 years, I think, or more.
And she hasn't actually admitted that she made a mistake
Before
when
the
she,
AMA.
Okay.
So the
Also
backlash,
now she admitted it.
she was apologizing
Oh,
for
okay.
it. Like, so
11 years too late? Okay.
11 years, see?
Oh yeah, because
That long.
2013, right?
I don't know if
So maybe
that...
she apologized just last year.
No, she just apologized after the AMA.
Oh, okay. Because if it happened 2013, right? It says earlier.
The Sandy Hook
Yeah, Sandy Hook.
incident. I
So,
think,
and then
yeah.
So just this year.
Oh
then.
yeah, so I guess when
11
the
years, so
incident...
this year.
When the shooting was fresh,
Yeah.
she posted about it. Because there's still like some years after the Sandy Hook incident, there's still people who buy into the conspiracy.
Yeah.
So she posted about it being a conspiracy really early. And I don't know if she took down her post from before or whatnot, but now she's apologizing
Yeah.
for it.
Well, that's the
'Cause-
problem. Even if you make a post like this, people will screenshot.
Yes.
Like that's why in Snapchats and other apps you can't screenshot. Well, I'm pretty sure there's another way to go
Oh,
around it.
In Snapchat,
You can have another picture or a
Yeah.
cell phone take videos of it.
in Snapchat, you can screenshot, but then the person that
Oh,
you're
they'll know.
screenshotting, they will know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think even in Instagram stories.
Because there's I can't remember what app that it's gonna prevent you from Costco app. The
From
Costco
screenshotting?
app. You can't screenshot.
No way, why?
I don't know why. Because I'm trying to screenshot the receipts if I'm returning some stuff. Let's say I have 5 items to return.
Okay.
So I'm gonna screenshot all of them, so I can just go to my screenshots album, and then it's gonna be it's gonna be readily available to the return clerk, so it's easy to return. But I don't know why.
Probably for security purposes.
Probably, but it's a receipt.
I mean, like for returns, especially
Yeah.
with how they do their returns too, right?
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fuck around and find out. Like,
we'll wait.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying.
but she's is she still in the showbiz, or is she still famous, or
Her recent thing was, I think she wrote a book.
the one that she asked for a GoFundMe?
I'm not sure if she did.
I think that's the one.
And I don't know. I think it's an.
Yeah, look it up if she actually did a GoFundMe.
I think it's an autobiography of her and her journey or whatnot,
Yeah.
or a tell-all book about her time in the WWE.
Mm.
Because she's been pretty vocal about Vince and his transgressions. Like, why do you think she would put out that video? What does she seem to gain? Like, especially with a topic as sensitive as that. I feel like the stakes are too high. And
for her,
like,
right?
like for everybody.
Yeah.
And then the payoff. Like,
Like, what's the payoff?
What are you gonna get from that?
Yeah.
Like validation from...
Like conspiracy theorist,
I
maybe.
I feel like with conspiracy theorists, some of them feel like there's some clout to having knowledge that that everybody doesn't have.
Yeah. Or maybe she's thinking that she's intelligent,
Yes.
that she knows this stuff.
Yeah, that you
But
that
it
you think
backfired.
outside of the box. Yeah.
But it backfired on her. But yeah, I don't see why would someone do that? And plus, like, publicly, that's the problem.
Yeah.
She could have just mentioned it to her group of friends, but
Yep.
publicly,
Yep.
that's so silly.
I mean, props to her for apologizing.
After 11 years?
11 years. But I mean,
It's a little bit too late, I think.
In your case, if you really believe, if you were Ronda Rousey, and then you really believe that Sandy Hook was fake, are you going to apologize? You don't have you don't have that much following anymore.
Yeah. If it created a fuss when
Yeah.
I publicly said it, I'm gonna do my research, a big research, just to prove to everyone that that what I'm spouting is not nonsense.
So you're gonna stick to your guns.
I'm gonna stick to
That's
it.
what you're saying.
But
okay.
If I found out that it's real, and then I spoke to a lot of victims, and
Yeah.
for some reason they convinced me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna apologize right away because I'm gonna do
Okay.
I'm gonna do a research right away.
You're gonna make it.
I'm gonna clear my name ASAP.
You're gonna frame it as if you're curious.
Yeah.
And not condemning the people who are not condemning, but like not denying the grief that the victims are going through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's not just the 20 people, not just the 20 kids that pass away. It's their families, their friends,
Yeah.
everyone around there. Because remember, here in Manitoba, in Canada, in Seven Oaks Hospital,
Okay.
I don't know if you heard of that stabbing. Of
Okay.
one of the manager there got stabbed by a employee.
Okay.
You didn't hear?
No.
And it got announced. The scene, they forgot to turn it off, like the intercom, because it happened on the main floor where it's close to the intercom, the one that's operating.
Okay.
So they left it on the whole time.
Okay.
So you can hear the scream, you can hear.
Yee.
So it was like announced the whole, and you can picture in your head
Yeah.
what happened. So it was really bad. So imagine all the people that heard it and actually witnessed it. So
There's no
it's
denying
traumatizing. There's no denying that.
Yeah.
And this is worse, right? Like the one that happened in Sandy Hooks.
Yeah.
So it's not just the family and friends that actually got affected.
Yeah.
It's everyone.
I'm just trying to think of what the payoff is for her
Yeah.
in apologizing to. Because probably the people who are condemning the people who are condemning her in her AMA aren't gonna change their perception of Ronda anyways.
No.
So
Yeah. But
I mean, I would stick to my guns too.
Well, she created something for people to talk about. I think it just ruined her career. Or ended her career?
Well,
think
it's
so?
pretty much ended already.
Oh, okay.
Like the people's perception of her has pretty much soured already, irregardless of what she has said about Sandy Hook from before. Now
Oh.
there's a wider audience of people thinking that she is an idiot.
Yeah.
Cause in the wrestling community, I don't know how they look at her, but they don't seem to see her favorably. But in the MMA community, yes, she's one of the greats, but she was stupid enough to
Like focus
to
on
start her
yeah.
downfall. Cause she wasn't really distracted with extracurricular stuff outside. It wasn't like as if she wasn't in condition to fight. It's just that her game plan sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's her pride too.
Maybe
Like she want to prove something
yes
to her
chip on
trainers, to
her-
other
yeah,
people that I can be a good striker.
yeah. There's like pretty shitty edits of her shadow boxing.
And it's really bad.
It's
Okay.
really shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm not really following Ronda Rousey and MMA that much. So
Well, it's not really Ronda Rousey we're talking about. We're
In
really
general,
talking
right?
about her fucking around and finding out. Speaking again of fucking around and finding out, there's a wave of internet personalities who are really fucking around because they want to find out. It's like the payoff for them, regardless if it's negative or positive, they're really after the backlash. Like you've heard of provocateurs before.
what?
Provocateurs.
Okay.
They provoke.
Are they a group or just the term?
No, that's a term for people who incite negative reactions from people.
Oh, okay. Instigate.
They're instigators.
Yeah.
And now it's like there's a good payoff for instigators.
Yeah.
There's like a wave of that.
Oh, I remember. Well, the first thing that popped in my head is that guy from the Philippines. The one with the long hair. He has a brother too. That he works. That they both work out.
Labrador, the
The
Labrador brothers.
or
Yeah.
Labrador. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those kind of people, right?
Yes. He's trying to be like a motivational speaker, but if you're not internet savvy, you'd think that he is a motivation. He's like an extreme motivational speaker. But if you're internet savvy, you know that he's just an instigator.
Oh, okay.
I hate it when people fall for that.
You hate the people that falls for that, or you hate
Yeah.
the person
Because
that's doing
if you don't want this person to get big, like stop talking about it.
Yeah.
But then there's gonna be people trying to cash in on people like that, like the instigators, because it's an easy dunk.
Yeah.
Like
They're
you,
gonna be collaborating with this person.
not even collaborating, like pretty much putting
Like
out
talking-
commentary,
Oh, okay.
shitting on this
people like this.
instigator, because it's an easy dunk, and
Yeah.
now you're aligned with the right side of history,
Yeah.
because you can see morally superior. I mean, you're not wrong, but if you really wanna, don't help spread the fire.
Yeah. If you stop it, just don't talk about it.
Yeah,
But it's hard.
it's hard. Yeah,
It's hard to
It's
to
fun.
ignore it. It's fun.
It's fine. I hate it when they're just rehashing former talking points about how bad this instigator is. Like, give me something fresh. Give
Yeah.
me a perspective that's pretty new. That's something original. I mean, shit on them, but give me something original. You know what I mean? And then it's pretty much like Filipino baiting.
Yeah.
It's all
Exactly.
the same formula. Like when I was watching reactions to Beanie from before, I kind of know which ones are just there to
Yeah, to Filipino bait.
Filipino bait, and I know which ones I can see which
That are
ones
critical.
are. Well, I haven't seen anybody critical yet.
Okay.
They're mostly glazing Beanie with their reactions, but I can see, or I might be getting baited too, but I can like siphon which ones, or I can filter which ones
Feels real.
feels real. Yep,
Okay.
feels authentic.
Like talking about that, I believe in our previous episode about them, that's really real. Like how we talked about them.
You remember when you had to say it? I become cynical about it. Like I believe. Come on now. Come on now. But I can.
Yeah.
I can vouch for. 2X being a simp, being like a prime glazer to Beanie. But I don't know, the hater in me again when you started saying it felt like, I don't know. But you get my
You be the
gist.
judge.
You be the judge. Yeah. You be the judge. Anyways, remember that video I saw?
Yeah.
I
That guy.
remember that video I sent you. Were you triggered?
I sympathize with him or her or whatever that person is.
Identifies as.
Yeah, identify whatever you are.
Anyways,
What-
you want to
what
give the
video are you
context
talking
to
about?
the video that I gave you?
So okay, so Beanie is a Filipino girl group in the Philippines, but they've been touring around the world,
Yeah.
or mostly in North America, and they will have a big concert in the Philippines.
They're up and coming
up and
internationally, but
coming. Okay,
right now they're pretty hot.
yeah, they're pretty hot,
Yes.
and they're gonna be having a concert November. I think on November,
November.
On November, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
and it's gonna be a big deal,
Okay.
I think. But this person's ranting about how expensive their tickets are.
The jump. The jump
jump.
from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they recently have a concert like near that arena.
Yeah,
Because the one in November is in
Bigger venue.
Araneta. Yeah.
Bigger venue. I think
Like,
this is the
Over
prime.
10,000 capacity.
Yeah, I
I
think
think.
they
And then
this arena was just beaten out by a newer built arena.
yeah.
But for however long this has been the prime arena for
concerts,
acts,
for sports,
for big acts.
So this concert's gonna be happening to this newer arena.
Yeah, because in Araneta.
Oh,
The-
also in Araneta.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
that
It
has
was
a
just-
capacity around 11,000, and
Okay.
their most recent concert
The
tour
last
in
biggest
the
one.
Philippines, yeah,
The last
was
biggest
only
concert
in-
they've had.
in NFT,
Oh, okay.
which is
A
near
smaller.
that, a smaller one.
Smaller.
New
3,000.
Frontier Arena.
Yeah,
People
New
might think
Frontier.
this is an NFT.
Yeah, an NFT
Yeah.
podcast. Like it's it's
Yeah.
a financial podcast.
So
yeah, around 3,000.
3,000. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a
So
big
from-
difference.
Big jump.
I don't even know how much the tickets are when they went here in Winnipeg, like few days ago, few weeks
Yeah.
ago.
They did their
But yeah,
Canadian tour.
I know it's a big chunk of money. But yeah, this guy this person is ranting about how expensive the tickets are
Yeah.
and comparing Beanie to other acts, like
To international acts. Okay.
to Blackpink, to
Okay.
the script. I don't even know if the script is really big to other countries.
Mm-hmm.
And what to Neo,
Neo.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like those are well loved artists in the
Yes.
Philippines.
Yep.
And comparing them to Beanie, the tickets are really expensive.
So he's saying that the price jump is unwarranted for
Yeah.
Beanie. Okay. So thoughts.
Like this person made a good point about they have a lot of fans that are kids.
Okay.
And of course, when children wants to watch something, they're going to be asking their parents.
Okay.
And it's hard to say no sometimes.
Okay.
And there's a lot of pressure for the parents to grant their kids this kind of tickets, right? And
Okay.
general admission, how much? 1,000 pesos? Or not
And,
even. Maybe 4,000.
How much would that be in CAD? 1,000
Uh,
pesos is...
Is it 4,000? How much is
40
the...
bucks? Like, he's pretty much complaining about the VIP. Like
Yeah, the VIP.
Top tier
But he complained
ticket.
too about the general admission.
Yeah.
Because like the general admission is more compared to other acts.
Yeah.
And like,
But-
why don't you cater? Like, these are your fans, and you're performing in your home country.
Yeah, he's saying that's his argument.
Yeah, and these fans brought you to where you are because of them, and it's true. It's true. I think it's hard to become famous in other countries before you actually make it big to your home
Mhm.
country.
Okay.
So you should be actually doing them a favor or like thanking them,
Mm-hmm.
not making money out of them. But I know it's not this girl's fault.
Yeah, it's the management.
It's the management.
He's
So
like from the gist of what he's saying that the girls are being gatekept
Yeah.
from fans.
that's right.
Yep.
And whenever I say Beanie, I'm saying the 8 girls and plus the whole team, the
Mhm,
management.
Yeah.
The problem too is because if you're gonna be performing in your home country, your team is there,
Okay.
so you're paying less.
Or you should be paying
You
less.
should be paying less.
Okay.
If you're gonna be bringing acts like, for example, Blackpink to the Philippines, they're gonna be bringing their own team.
You're not only flying the act, you're
Yeah.
flying the whole team.
The
You're flying
whole
the whole
team.
crew.
And then of course it's gonna be a bigger it's gonna be a bigger production, more extravagant. So you'll feel that you have more bang for your buck.
Okay.
They have more songs that are popular. How many
Mhm.
songs? That's what I'm thinking too. If I'm gonna be going to their concert here, I'll love their songs. Don't get me wrong. But
Mhm.
I only love like 5 songs,
Okay.
6 songs. So only 6 songs are gonna get me excited when they perform it,
Okay.
and the rest are I don't know.
Well, what they did with their 3-day concert was each of them did solo performances.
Okay.
Yes. So, I agree with his points that it's too expensive. I just don't buy into the examples that he used to back up his argument. Just the jump for me, that's all good already. But I don't think he's a fan.
Okay.
I don't think he's a fan. I don't like him using like the kids argument. Yes.
Yeah, because here there's a lot of kids that showed up in their concert.
Yes, but I mean, they're not like say they're not a kiddie pop group.
Yeah.
It's a pop group. It just turns out that there's a lot of kids that
Yeah, a
like
lot of
them
appeal
too,
to kids.
but they're not really appealing to kids. They're saying they want to inspire
Kids, our younger generation.
younger generation, not kids, to pursue your dreams. And another is I don't like him using. I'm sure. Okay, Blackpink, I'll give him that. But Neo and the script, they were pretty much washed already when they went to the Philippines.
Yeah, but a lot of people are still gonna be watching them. Like Neo for sure.
Yes. Okay, sure. But what warrants a local act to charge that much?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say it's too much.
11,195.
But when can they start charging that much? Like when?
Like how
when
much
would,
is that in CAD? Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, when would it be justified for them to price that? They always say support local, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, but once you have this local group,
it's still pretty cheap in
like
CAD,
now
eh?
people are gonna be complaining. Well, I don't know how much people are really complaining, but me, I don't know if I can afford that. If I'm in the Philippines,
Yeah,
but that's why they're VIP, I guess,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's a VIP.
That's why they're
price.
No,
Yeah.
but he's also making an argument too, like the general ad.
Yeah, the
Yes,
general admission is
like
pretty
the same.
steep.
It's pretty steep.
It's pretty steep for general admission. I mean, it. Him just
1, 3.
saying that, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I agree. I just felt a way when he used those arguments.
Yeah.
Like for me, okay, the prices are too much. Let the market decide.
I actually have a question for you, 2X, that thinks that this is a bit stiff. Business side talking, like their demand
It's so big right
Yes.
now.
through the roof.
Yeah.
If you are in the management space,
Yeah.
what will you do? Like business aspect.
Me, I'm not gonna be pricing it this much. A 2-day event, and it feels like you're trying to milk. It's not that they're gonna be going away after this. It's not a reunion party that they disbanded and now they're gonna be coming back. They're just starting their career. This
Mhm.
can be a make or break
Remember,
for them.
They started way back
28.
2019.
But they're still,
yeah.
they're like we're talking about the strike while the iron is hot.
So this is
Right?
pretty much the management striking while the iron,
While the iron is hot. I get that.
While at the same time milking the golden goose.
Yeah, milking the Filipinos.
Yeah.
Milking the Filipinos, right?
Because I think they started really, really booming
Yeah.
into this trajectory.
Just within
only
2
this
years.
year.
This year, right?
Yeah.
Only this year, I think.
Or late.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
in a span
early-
of 1 year.
Yeah.
Span of 1 year.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
imagine that, it took them a while,
Yeah.
like 3-4 years before they got to this point.
Yeah.
And pop groups, who knows, like
Yeah.
how
Like the age, right? Once they get older, like their value
no, I
diminish
mean,
too.
even the supply of pop groups, who
Yeah.
knows
Up
when
until
there will
when.
be another.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
business side,
You're going to cater fans more to solidify
Yeah.
the fans. Okay.
Yeah, I wanna, cause this is your home country. You need to give back to your country. Being
Mhm.
like their company is a big company. It's not like after this, okay, let's just milk this girl group and
Yeah.
then we're set for life. No, they're big already. They have the money.
I think the problem is this company, as you said, is a big company.
Yeah.
But it's also a company that's been grandfathered in. This is a boomer company.
Yeah, boomer company.
There's a big sentiment among their fans, like among Beanie's fans, among the Blooms, that they're still using the old ways. They're still using old tactics when they should be adapting to newer
yeah.
tactics now, which is pretty much catering to fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't make sense to me. Like when this person was comparing it to other acts, like these acts are not, you won't know when they're gonna be coming back again to the Philippines. That's why, okay, I'll pay this much because Are they gonna be coming back
Okay.
again next year, or
Okay.
are they gonna be coming back in like in 5 months or 6 months?
Okay.
This
Yeah.
this group like Beanie can perform anytime.
In the
So you're telling me
Philippines.
that
Okay.
this is gonna be their maybe are they gonna do like a 1 year concert every year? And I understand that you want to milk as much money
As you
to
can
improve
right
your
now.
company. But
To
on what
improve your
expense?
company, but what if, like, say,
Yeah, how
they're-
much are they gonna be paying like these girls?
or they're going to repurpose it to train a new
Yeah.
generation of pop acts.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that.
Or they're probably
Okay.
gonna be okay. This is our time to make money, so that this is Beanie's way or like this 8 girls' way to pay us back from investing because we
Mm.
invested with them.
Like
since
the
what,
risk,
like 2018.
the risk was big back
So
then
now
too.
we can actually get our money's worth. But it's risky, I think. It's
Since
risky.
you're
Another thing is, with the trajectory that they have right now, there's a chance that they can go global. They can go
Yeah.
international. That means the chances of, them performing in the field. Of course, there will be.
Yeah.
It's their home country.
yeah,
But there will be a lot of demands for them to go
outside.
outside the Philippines.
And
right?
that's the best time to actually earn money outside. Because here, I'm going to be paying more. Like, this is what my sentiments from the last time, too.
Yeah,
They're trying to become too big, too fast.
too soon.
And then once you try to become too big, too fast, you become bloated.
Mm-hmm.
And once you become bloated, it's going to be hard to get out of that phase.
Now,
I think it's a double-edged sword what they're doing here, but
Yeah.
I think it doesn't look good.
now I kind of feel like since they're trying to get back their ROI as soon as they can.
Yeah.
Now I
I-
feel like there's also a threat of them leaving the management.
That's a possibility,
That's
right?
another possibility.
Well, we don't know what the contract is.
I think until 2027.
Yeah, so if they're
So they wanna get their ROI already, and then pretty much get back what they invested to pretty much mitigate the risk of them leaving the management.
Yeah.
I think
We
that's
will
one way to
find
look at
out in like 2-3 days. We'll see how many they'll be able to sell.
it. Yeah.
yeah,
Like on those dates.
I mean, as I said, let the market decide.
yeah, because
Let
also
the fans decide. Because
Yeah.
this guy, I don't feel like he's a fan.
yeah,
Especially with the arguments that he used.
especially
I
how he
feel
started.
Yeah.
He started with they started wearing masks and then they wore those Jabberwocky masks too. So while you have this this bad publicity, these
Yeah.
are still publicity, good or bad. It's publicity. It's good for them.
Because that incident with them wearing masks, there's two sides to
Yeah.
that.
I
And
understand what's like why
his
the
side is
reason.
on the boomer side.
Yeah.
And another thing on that like mask outfit Jabberwock is like it's more on the way they respond on the criticisms,
Yeah.
and they have been doing that since they started. Like
They've been clapping back.
Yeah,
They've been clapping back to
It's more.
Are
of
they really
critics.
clapping back?
Yeah, it's more of their
Okay.
personality.
Yeah.
which
having fun.
is
Like, if
new
you
wave
know
of
more-
internet
Yeah.
personalities.
Well, that's good then. That's
Because
good.
they
Yeah,
grew
they
up in
are-
the internet era, so
Yeah.
they know how these things work. And then these commentators are bringing the old ways to the internet.
Yeah.
It's like boomers knowing how to use Facebook.
I have this this thing that popped in my head. You know what I would love to happen? Them making an announcement. These 8 girls making telling to the crowd, to the Filipino that, okay, I think we're gonna be lowering the price. Something like that.
I don't.
I would love it. I
I
think the
don't-
management. We talked to the management, and I think you deserve to. Because I know they did free concerts. I think you guys
That was
deserve to have a
before.
lower.
That was before. I don't think so. I don't
No,
think
I'm
that's
no,
gonna
I'm,
happen.
I'm thinking.
That's your wishful
I'm
thinking.
that's my wishful thinking that
That will
hopefully
be
that
their
happens.
flex.
But I understand. You know what? I kind of understand now the pricing, because I remember that
They are
the
in
previous
high
concert.
demand.
They are like.
High
Don't get me
demand.
wrong. I know that, but I remember this previous concert when they did it free, and what they actually acquired, like the acquired audience they have are I don't like to use this term, but they're uneducated.
I don't think it's their own concert.
Yeah.
That free one. They were supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
But then
Oh, that's not just their own.
that wasn't
Yeah,
their
but that's
own
a free concert, right?
It's a free concert that they were supposed to be in.
And all I'm saying now is, once you have this higher ticketed price for concert, you're gonna be attracting more sophisticated crowds, educated. I hate to use that,
Yeah.
and they're gonna be a better crowd to have if they can sold out the arenas.
It's gonna filter out
If
the
the bad weeds.
bad weed. Yeah.
So they're gonna have like a better crowd because it's gonna be
That's-
more expensive, right? It's not catered to everyone.
Yeah. That's why I am saying that this commentator, you're right. I agree with you, but you're not a fan.
Yeah.
Like for me, let the fans decide. I mean, a bunch of fans have the same sentiment that the price is too much.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's hating on the girls.
Yeah. Not
And
on the management.
Not on the management. The fans are hating on the management. That's who they have beef with, the
Yeah.
management. This has found a good avenue to shit on the girls
Yeah.
and their popularity. And apparently this content creator has been milking issues too.
Oh, with these girls.
Not with this girls.
Oh, but
and
in general.
I think he started doing like positive stuff, like
Okay.
positivity stuff.
Yeah.
He felt like he
Like
wasn't
motivation?
getting any traction to it, and then he started gaining traction by
Like current events, like juicy
yes,
things.
Yeah, by
Okay.
sensational commentary,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, you're right, but let the fans decide, let the market decide. And I don't think you're really a fan. You just found a good avenue to hate on. I mean, props to you. You were right. You're
Yeah.
fighting the good
He's,
cause. But
he made good
I-
points there.
hater sense is tingling,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I wish he could have made a comparison with, for example, like Sara Geronimo, like those kind of caliber of
Yeah.
Filipino acts.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know. Can you check how much the tickets for Sara Geronimo
Like
concerts?
our biggest concert.
Who
'Cause-
else are big?
Because
I
just
think
Or B or
Moira is around the
SB19.
same.
Moira.
I think Moira is around the same.
Oh, Moira. Okay.
Because just for me, like, okay, you're right, but when can a local act warrant that
Yeah.
amount of ticket price?
Because now, like, this actually shows how valuable they are as a group.
Yes.
If you can sell out arenas with this price.
Yeah. Is it gonna stand the test of time?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like it when he said they only have a handful of songs. I mean, they have enough songs to sustain a whole concert.
Yeah.
And then you're pretty much paying 8 girls too. It's 8 girls performing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're right, but I want to hear this from a fan and not from a hater. I mean, he's got the right to comment on it, but
Because it's, yeah.
we also got the right to call you out that you are a hater.
$30 difference, like
$30. So
yeah.
9,010.
Maybe up to 50. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
And this is one person. Like, to be honest, I don't get. I like her music, but I don't. No, Moira.
Yeah.
I like her music, but I don't.
Not for me.
I don't see myself paying top dollar to make me feel sad in the
And
concert.
she's a singer. She's not a performer.
She's a singer.
Like her songs aren't for her songs are for a gig, not for arenas.
Yeah.
She's not even a belter.
But for Beanie, I would pay, if that much of a difference. I
yeah.
wouldn't feel bad paying $11,000 for Beanie because it's a production.
11,000 pesos.
11,000 pesos. It's a
Yes.
production. There's gonna be hopefully fireworks, fire,
Could
and
be,
dances,
could be,
right?
Could be
$250
Yeah.
to $300.
I don't mind.
Fad.
Yeah.
Dollars, yeah.
So, yeah, this guy is a hater, but
Yeah. So
the generational hater, the one that you were talking about earlier.
yeah, because I actually have a question. Like, I have been following Beanie for quite some time now, and it seems like,
Are you a fad or
I am.
anti? Okay,
I am.
all right.
and I think like this is not only for Beanie, but it seems like when there is something really trending, there will be, I don't know if this is culture, but you guys know about crab mentality.
Yeah.
That is
Yep.
really, really famous in the Philippines. And we can see it anywhere, not only in Benin. Like, when someone is
Someone's
in an
popping.
upward
Yeah,
trajectory,
trajectory.
Yep.
there will always be a set of group that will counter that trajectory.
Like a set of people who are on the wings waiting to
Like
pull you
like
down.
weighing them down, right?
1992, back in 1992,
Just tell him about this
there is a World Series for Little League in baseball.
Okay.
And Filipinos aren't really known for
For baseball.
No,
But there's
no,
some
they-
regions
they're
that
not.
are in our
In our area.
in our
So-
area.
softball.
Softball, yes.
Softball.
Yes, but yep.
Yeah, baseball, like, participate in a little league, like, international competition tournament.
Yeah.
Back in 92, Philippines was the champion.
World
Did you know that?
Oh,
champions.
You aware
no.
of that?
No.
Never
Little
know
League.
about it.
So the
Little
story
League
was
is
up
for
to
kids.
11 years old, yeah.
11
Up to
years
11.
old
And below.
Yep,
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not
Yeah.
fully sure, but
Pinoy
when I-
pride.
yeah, when I read about the story itself, they became champions, but they were stripped of the title right after because of cheating.
Allegations.
Investigations. Because of cheating, that the players are ineligible.
Older or something, or
And it brought big news in the Philippines, winning that Little League
Yeah.
World Championship.
Yeah, because they brought pride to the Philippines.
Yeah, it's big. Like,
Especially with
even-
how we ride this kind of news.
there was even a video or an advertisement that President Ramos, back at that time, gave $1 million to the team. And back then,
$1 million.
it was-
Dollars.
Oh, sorry,
Like a million pe-
million
pesos.
pesos.
Each or
Around-
for the whole team?
Yeah, maybe for the
that
whole
I'm
team,
not
yeah.
sure.
Still pretty
Yeah,
big.
it's still a
pretty
lot.
big.
It's
Like
still
that
pretty
time?
big.
Yeah, especially that time. Accounting for inflation, yeah.
And imagine this. Someone triggered the investigation that stripped them that title. Who do you think that is?
A fellow Filipino.
Have you heard? I've heard of a
100%.
sentiment. I think this is not
I
only with
was planning to say that that guy with the bayong, like from
Makapili.
The Makapili. I was trying to say, but I can't
Yeah,
remember the
Makapili.
term. Makapili.
I heard of a sentiment where nobody hates an immigrant. Nobody hates an immigrant more than a fellow
A
immigrant.
fellow immigrant. Yeah.
So I guess it's not just us. But that guy's a generational hater.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's just in my opinion, after seeing a lot of, like, following different groups from different country, like, there's the amount of people trying to pull down.
Yeah.
are we the worst at this?
Yeah, in
Are we?
The Filipino?
Yeah.
like, maybe on other groups there will be like 80-20, 70.
Yeah.
Like, the fans are 70% and there will be 30%. Like, in every
Yeah.
5 comments there will be one that is, but for the
Generational
Philippines,
hater.
it's close to 50-50. Like, if there are 10 posts,
Like 5 of them are good, 5 are bad.
Yeah, yeah.
What was this generational hater who brought down like a whole
So
team of
what
world
happened
champs?
was, like, a few days after, it's Zamboanga City. It's it's not.
It's a rural island.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
it's developed,
team
but
that participated.
it's not the
in
metro.
in the league, and then became champions. Like, a lot of people have been celebrating, and then few days after their victory, journalist in Philippine Daily Inquirer,
oh, he's a journalist.
Yeah.
Oh.
he began publishing stories suggesting that some players are ineligible. The thing that I don't understand is that, like, other teams from different countries can trigger an investigation if they file a complaint
Yeah.
on the league.
Like why does it have to
Nobody-
be like why does it
Nobody
have to
did
be a
that.
fellow Filipino, right?
That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. It's and then this guy, this journalist was actually receiving death threats after doing it.
If this happened to Carlos Yulo, right?
Yeah.
And then someone started an allegation that he is a trans, that he is a
shouldn't be
woman,
qualified to
and that's why
compete.
he has
eligible.
better
Yeah.
gymnastic sense than other than
Yeah.
other gymnasts. Like this is gonna be it will create an uproar with the Filipino community
And
because
you
this is a
know,
win for the country.
I honestly think like there are not a lot of crab mentality stories that ended with a win. But
Yeah.
I think this one is because this guy received the key to the city because after the Philippines got stripped, like the the Zamboanga City
Yeah.
team got stripped of the title. It was given to the second place US team.
Yeah.
And in that city, they gave a key to this journalist because of that.
For
I
for
mean,
uncovering the truth.
Yeah.
yeah,
The-
honestly, I understand that because they proved it that the players were ineligible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they were cheating. This is like a biggest cheating history.
Yeah. A
It's a
scandal.
scandal.
A big
Yeah,
scandal. A sports scandal.
I understand that it's maybe it's doing
Yeah.
it for the integrity. Do you think?
for the love of the game.
For
No,
the
'cause
love
it
of
would
the
have
game?
been- it
It's
would
not
have-
even famous in
Yeah.
the Philippines.
It would have
Eddie's-
sounded better if it came from a different country.
Like from the teams that they defeated.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what journalistic integrity maybe because I mean
Because you can still make stories about this.
I guess it's because the government gave them taxpayer money. Maybe. I mean, it's gonna be minuscule to the taxpayers,
Yeah.
but that's the only thing. I
But
mean,
don't understand why.
I don't wanna put it on him that he just wants to pull them down. But I mean, he's a generational hater.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a generational hater. Keys to the city too. Like
Yeah, it's a funny story.
I should ask my buddy. My buddy's from Zamboanga City. He lives here.
If he's heard of it,
Yeah, if he knows
Okay.
anything about it. Maybe he has some insights.
yeah.
Maybe there's something that happened in
Especially
Zamboanga City is crazy.
well,
It's crazy there.
get that if it's the teams that they defeated are the ones that's complaining. But what's the gain from this?
He got the keys to the city.
He probably no. He probably wasn't thinking of that.
Yeah, I wasn't
right?
expecting that.
Yeah.
He's probably just a morality
And
dork.
plus, like, if you're the owner of that newspaper or television channel, and
Ah,
It's
news- newspaper,
a Philippine Daily Inquirer.
He's-
okay, if you're the owner, why did you let him publish it? Because there's gonna be editors, so it's not just this one person. A lot of people
it's up to
connive.
the bosses
Yes.
too.
Because if this is gonna look bad to in general,
Yeah.
I would stop it. But now he actually was the sacrificial lamb. If he was the one that's getting death threats, someone actually edited his article
And then let
and
the
someone
article
published it.
go, yeah. I
It's just
mean,
crazy, like-
he's probably just a morality dork. I mean, the world needs morality dorks. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but
1992. I think the world's still okay, even if we don't have morality that time. Like that's the time we need.
no, not morality. Morality dorks.
Oh, morality dorks. Oh, okay.
Not morality.
Yeah,
Of course,
okay.
morality is needed anytime,
Anytime,
anywhere. But morality dorks, like morality police, especially I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I'm a morality dork too, but
But we'll
not
see.
to that stake.
You know what? Yeah, thank you
Not
for
to
this.
that
Like this
level.
is something that like sparked my
Generational
curiosity.
hater.
Yeah, there's a 20-minute video I saw on YouTube that
That actually,
explains-
okay,
Yeah,
that
exploited this.
Yeah, that explained what happened in here, what were the cheating allegations, and he
Yeah.
mentioned in that video
whole
actually
details.
that on the article that the Filipino published, there's not even a mention of any evidence. It's more of just an accusation
Yeah.
of the ineligibility of the
How
players.
is it
and
proven
all of that.
though?
Well, I'm pretty sure the governing
Of course,
body.
when there's when there's
Oh,
the
just to
in-
trigger the
investigation.
Just to trigger the
investigation. It was
investi-
all allegations that time.
Yep.
Okay.
Because that's how newspapers are. It's like social media now. They can post anything in the news before.
Yeah, but I mean, you have a That's the difference between journalists and
Keyboard warrior.
keyboard warriors. You are beholden to laws. You can't just spit it out.
True.
I mean, there's ways you can spit it out.
Honestly, maybe the reporter doesn't have any idea that it will trigger an investigation
Like an
from the
avalanche
league as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Of
Maybe
consequences.
He's just trying to make a story about the integrity
Yeah.
of what
Yeah.
happened.
Of the Filipinos.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're not Japanese. It's okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of a lie and cheating.
Shameless.
That's okay.
Shameless.
Yeah, that's okay.
We're a
Yeah,
bit
but it
shameless.
triggered an investigation, and it ended with the champions being disqualified, the Zamboanga team being disqualified, and then
Giving it
That
to Long Island.
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Long Beach Island.
Anyways.
I wonder how many Filipinos in Long Beach Island. Because that's in California, right?
Is
Long
it?
Beach?
I think so. Yeah.
So there might be Filipinos there in 992. So,
Yeah.
like maybe this reporter has a relative that's a player of Long Beach.
Maybe.
Never know.
Maybe. I mean, for that, props to him.
Yeah.
Because he's a generational family supporter.
Yeah.
But if there wasn't, he's a generational hater.
Yeah, he's an enemy of society.
Enemy of the state. Anyways, you got a word for Tagalog time.
Okay.
Since you were talking about uneducated fans earlier, in the English language, what do they call people who are settling in places that they don't own?
Here?
In the West or in
Here?
the English
Trespassers?
language?
I don't know. In
No,
the Western?
passers are just gonna pass by. If you're settling illegally on a property, something that you do not own, you are called
Homeless?
squatters.
Yeah, in the Philippines.
Squatters, right? No, that's
Oh, here? Even
anywhere.
here? Oh, okay.
But in the Philippines, there's a negative denomination to that.
Okay, alright.
So, word of the day is squatter.
Spell it. Spell
so
it.
squatters, they don't. As far as I know, there's no direct translation to Tagalog. But in Tagalog colloquial terms, it's called squatter.
With an I. Or it doesn't matter. ISKWATER.
Could be, yeah. And
Is squatter.
it's generally used for people who are so unsophisticated because like the notion for people who illegally settle for illegal properties, they are apparently uneducated, so they don't have sophistication, they don't have class. So for people who do not have any class in their veins, they call them squatter.
Squatter.
And now it's evolved to squammy. Yeah.
Are they still using that for squammy?
Squammy, yeah. It's more used now than squatter.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Squammy.
what's your Tagalog
Okay.
word?
It's kind of. I think you can. Relate this word to being an squatter.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, maybe not. Loco.
Loco? Ay! That's pretty much Spanish.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Loco is crazy.
Oh,
But
but
then
you
we
can
use-
use it for a lot
But
of.
yes. We can use it for silly.
Yeah,
too.
for being
Loco.
silly.
Yeah.
You can use it jokingly,
Yeah.
right? Oh, loco. Yeah, you can use it as
When
a
it tells
joke.
about you're so
in,
silly.
in Spanish, I think it's more of
Crazy.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
And it's a negative term. I think in the Philippines you can use it as a positive too, or in a jokingly manner.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
you're so
use.
silly.
Yeah, you're so silly. Well, laughing.
Loco ka.
Loco.
Yeah.
It depends on the tone,
Yeah.
which is a lot of our words. It depends on the tone how you
Yep.
say it. But yeah,
Loco.
Okay, I guess it doesn't count. Loco. But that's
L-O-K-O.
L-O-K-O.
Not
Loco.
L-O-C-O.
Loco.
Yep.
Right. So you can use that to a person that's
A squatter.
That's a cheater.
Loco ka.
yeah, squatters
You're so
are
loco.
loco too.
Not squatters.
It's
Squatter.
Squatter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Came from the word water. Isk. Water. Isk
Did-
means
It's formed.
no water.
No. Well, I guess squatters
ISK?
don't have water.
Yeah.
Or like potable water.
Or
to
they
start
live
with.
close to a body of water.
Yep. And that's where
Like
they dump
bridges?
their trash.
Bridges?
Yep.
Under the bridge.
Yep. Because like that's free structure for
Yeah.
them to connect like their roofing and stuff. Anyways, OCP, get well soon, standing in for or sitting in for you is OCD, of
OCD.
Camdu. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, press the like button. Share
Subscribe.
to your fans. Go hate
Share.
if you loved it. Thank you. If you hated it, go hate watch for
Yeah.
2 hours. I don't know if you can do that.
We feed off people's
Yeah.
hate too, not just love.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll take it.
As
We'll
long
take
as
it.
you watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as you watch it
and
and maybe spread the word.
Yeah, if you liked it, spread the word. If you hated it, spread the word.
Like what's that word that you
Hate
called
watch.
earlier? No, the other one, the one that people are hating. It's a connoisseur, something like that.
Provocateur. Oh,
Provocateur.
We're not provocateur.
No, we're not provocateur.
Yeah. Be a provocateur. So again, spread the word. You got Edmon here,
You got me 2X.
and
This is the twice the-
D.
I was trying to think of something.
Not quick. Me too. Not quick enough.
Yeah, not quick enough.
Yeah.
Like it's the Twice the D podcast.
Thank
you
you.
for watching,
Thank you for
listening,
indulging.
subscribing, hating, loving.
Yeah. Spread the hate, spread the love, spread the celebration.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like twice the do. Twice the do.